Hmm?
Abby, you know what time it is?
What time is
It's
it?
Morbin time. It's Morbin. I'm Morbin right now.
Woo!
Do you know the amount of Morb in my blood right now?
No, tell me how much.
I'm literally bleeding out Morb. It's getting everywhere. Help me. Actually, don't help me. Put it
Oh,
back in. Put it
oh.
back in.
You need the morb.
Yes, I love the Morb fever. It's a sickness that's spreading through the nation. A good one, by the way.
Yeah, it's good. We love
Yeah.
morb.
Yeah. Um, I say that because I love Morbius, but also because Morbius came back to theaters and it is one of the most exciting things ever.
Oh my god.
But before I get into that, no, not really before I get into that. That's just it. I guess we're just gonna start right there. No intro needed.
Yep,
Morbius.
just start with
That's the
Morbius.
that's the that's the intro. That's what it is. It's Morbius. Um. So of course you rewatched it 8 times in the theaters when it came
Huh?
back out, right? Obviously,
Yeah. I'm
every
like the guy that
single.
watched Captain Marvel.
Yeah. But you watched an actual good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a peak cinema. And I've
Uh-huh.
watched it a more billion times since it came out, and every time it gets a little better. That being said, somehow the government wants us to think that it failed the second time it opened in theaters, which is
And
impossible.
how?
But theoretically, if
Morbius.
that were true, that would be kind of funny, considering they put it out because of the memes and then it failed again.
Yeah, can you hold on a second? I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. I got a phone call.
Dude, I got a phone call earlier of my grandpa randomly, and he never calls me. Like literally, he's never called me once in my life, and I was so confused. But my
Oh,
grandpa called me, so I was like, oh. He didn't have to say anything. He just wanted to say hi. I'm like, oh, okay.
uh, when my grandpa calls me, it's usually for how to work an air fryer. Jack, Joe.
I have a lot of family members, so if you needed help with that, he'd call someone else.
Yeah.
Anywho, um, Morby, the Morborb,
Morbius.
the Morb is the most grossing film, but the government wants to tell us that it didn't do the second weekend, or second time it came out in theaters, but it did, obviously.
It obviously succeeded
Yeah.
amazingly.
But also, did that come out on streaming slash DVD, Blu-ray yet? Because I saw
I
like
don't know.
high res like video of it when like in a review or something. But like I'm like that's only in theaters.
Yeah.
Anyway, in conclusion, Milo dancing to the song Have Sex"
Uh,
is the best scene in history.
in in film cinema history.
Yeah. Ever since it was created. They've been working to achieve that. Just him dancing with the Have Sex song
Yeah.
is it's honestly
Amazing.
emotional. I mean, I wish I could be Milo.
So like you can speak to Morbius.
Now let's get to a worse horror movie, Abby. Worst of the two, because obviously Morbius is a
No.
horror movie. Maybe I'd be jumping in my seat from the amount of like good tension. He's a
Yeah.
scary vampire. Scream
Ooh,
6. I don't know if you knew
yeah.
about that, Abby. Do you know what Scream is? It's a franchise. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a little franchise.
It's pretty underground.
Yeah. I mean, no one's ever heard of it, really. They don't
No.
have a bunch of like shows and literally almost two trilogies. They're not really grouped into trilogies,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. Um, so pretty underground, like you said. But
Hmm.
theoretically, if Scream 6 were to come out next year, yeah, beginning of next year, which is really really quick, by the way,
Uh-huh.
there would be no drama over. All right, I'm gonna fuck with this. Yeah, Cindy Prescott's not in it, and now people are mad on Twitter.
Ah.
I forgot what is the. Hold on. Neve Campbell is her name.
Ah.
They. She said she was not going to be in it because they didn't give her enough money. So now everyone's yelling at whoever makes Scream. I don't remember which
Hell
company
no.
owns. Probably, yeah.
I think Paramount.
They're all yelling at him saying, "Give her money. We need her in this movie." But to be honest with you, I don't really care if she's not in it. She's in literally every single one. Maybe we should get something new.
Maybe switch it up.
So switch it up just a tiny bit. Why
Mm-hmm.
does she always got to be involved in this shenanigans? You know.
Yeah.
And you could just yeah, try something original, try something really unique, and not have the same characters you do with the rest of the fucking movies. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe that's just me. But anyway, people are harassing anyone who worked on the movie now because they're saying she's not getting paid enough. And I just love the internet because every single week a new harassment is happening.
Mhm.
Like people we go to the director and say fuck you. Do you think he controls the money?
No.
They want her in it.
People are so stupid sometimes. Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter is
What Twitter
stupid.
does to society. The only thing good about Twitter is that it showed how beautiful Morbius is.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, it's pretty bad.
Did you see Jared Leto making? He had
Making out.
Morbin's. Yeah, reading, making out with the script. Morbius 2. It's Morbin time.
Why did you say making out?
You said making out.
You said I think you you put two words together when supposed to, so you said making out or something like that.
You said I saw Jared Leto. Then you said making out. I said yeah, making out with the Morbius 2 script.
Jamie, could you replay that? Because I'm pretty sure she said making out. Yep, Jamie, congratulations. Anywho, yeah, Morbin time. Can't wait for that movie. Jesus Christ,
Yep.
can't wait. It's only not in my news because people that watch this aren't intellectual enough to understand the concept of a sequel to Morbius.
No, Morbius is
But
too much for the dumb-minded.
yeah, but anyway, yeah, Stream 6 knock out Sadie Prescott. Personally, the only thing that's bad about it, in my opinion, is that they have to rewrite the script so it'll be delayed if she's not in it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't pretty much care because you do you franchise. Yep, franchise. You do you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you want to hear another news about another horror movie though?
So
Have you seen the Prey trailer? The actual
yeah.
trailer?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it. I think I'm gonna watch it for sure, and it looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. The only thing that was weird about it, and I heard a lot of other people say this, is how Americanized their accents were and how English speaking they
That's
were.
that's what I've noticed too, and I was like,
It's not even the English speaking that's the worst part. It's the American accents. You know what I'm saying? They don't
yeah,
sound Native American. They sound American. And I'm like,
yeah.
bit weird. I know they have to make it English, but if you just change the accents,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it'll make it better.
Of actual Native American actors.
They didn't really reveal that much in the trailer, other than that it just looks good, and that of course the little predator boy coming.
Yep.
They didn't even show him, which honestly kind of builds hype. So I'm
Yeah,
okay with
that's
that.
a bit more suspense.
Just a weird bear.
Yeah.
That is the enemy of the trailer. Grr, I'm a bear. I need to eat you. Grr.
Mm,
Are bears that ferocious in real life?
um. If you have food.
Like, are bears one of the most ferocious animals? I feel this is good common sense, but I never I don't know if are they one of those animals if you don't mess with them they won't mess with you, or do they fucking mess with you?
If you have food, they mess with you.
Okay, so they are fucking evil animals. Fuck bears.
If you have food or like are near their child,
What? If you mess with their child, is that what you're saying?
if you go near their child, they'll attack
Okay,
you.
that makes sense. Most
Like if
animals
you
are
see a
like
bear
that.
cub, you're supposed to just walk away immediately.
But anyway, yeah, bear's scary. Bear not predator though. Well, it is a predator, but it's not the
The predator.
yeah, it's not a child predator like the predators are in the movie Predator.
Yeah.
Um, I mean technically they are because they go after children and adults, but you know what I'm saying. They go
Very
for
diverse.
everyone. They go yeah, they're pretty diverse killers. Good for them. I think I've seen the original a long time ago, but I get the gist. I think that's the only one people think is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the truth for most horror movies. Yeah, it looks cool. But apparently after after the movie comes out in theaters or when it comes to streaming, whatever it is, probably Paramount Plus. Honestly, I don't
It's on
Peacock. It's
Hulu.
either gonna be Peacock or Paramount Plus.
It's on
Uh,
Hulu.
oh, it's Hulu.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did hear that. I don't have Hulu.
Oh, I guess
Because
you gotta go to my house and
I
maybe watch
feel
it.
like I never hear anything about Hulu, so I never got it.
You can come over to my house and we can watch it. We get it for free with our
Well, I'm gonna watch it in theaters.
it's coming out the theaters.
Um, so what was I gonna say? They filmed two versions of this movie for people that were complaining about the English thing, where they were speaking their actual like Native American language with subtitles. Which
Uh-huh.
honestly, that one sounds better because I actually don't mind subtitles at all, and that would be a little bit more immersive as long as they're speak it good, obviously.
Hmm.
So I might have to rewatch it if I can with the subtitles because that English does really feel weird.
Yeah.
Lastly, the director is pretty sick, so that's the other reason I'm excited.
Yeah.
I really only know him for one movie. Um, Let me look up his name, what he's worked on. Probably not a lot. I'm not trying to fucking save screenshot. He worked on 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Director Dan Trachtenberg. No, wait, what? Okay, he's apparently directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, The Boys.
He directed The Boys.
I gotta make sure why IMDb is saying this.
Yeah, I gotta look at this now too.
And Black Mirror and the new movie Prey.
Ah.
Oh, and is he like a? He directed an episode of The Boys. Okay.
That's what I assumed.
He directed The Name of the Game.
Which one is that one?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look. The Boys. I don't care about the glorious 5-year plan. I want season 1.
Season 1, episode 1. He did.
Huh.
Okay. Well, he has a good track record then.
Yeah.
Literally, none of the things he did is bad. That's the Black Mirror episode he did. It was one of those like preachy ones. There's some pretty
Yeah.
bad episodes of Black Mirror that are pretty cringe. Let's look that up real quick. Be really quick, and then we'll move on.
No Time to Die is free with Prime.
Oh, I know that one. He directed the episode of Black Mirror with the actor from. John Walker, that actor.
Yeah.
The episode with him in Black Mirror where he first got his thing started. He directed.
Yeah.
That's the episode. Okay.
Okay.
Good track record. Then I'm even more excited. Wait, it is coming in theaters, right? Prey is.
I don't.
Original.
I thought it was Hulu.
Oh, it's not going to theaters.
As I said, I thought it was only Hulu.
Why did I hear? I heard someone say it was going to theaters. Maybe they were wrong. It must have been. Maybe like select theaters. Fuck off. I'm not. I did not look up Willem Dafoe.
Exclusively on Disney streaming service.
I don't think it's. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Okay. You're right. Forgot that they had that. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, no, okay. I hate being the first thing is big bold letters saying yes, and then I read it and it says The Prey Legend of Carnoctus. What is that? I don't know. One knows what that is.
It's gonna be on Disney Plus and everywhere but America.
Yeah, because Disney Plus can't have horror movies, Abby. We have children in America. Grrr. Anyway, we want to get to some Marvel news because I know you love Marvel. That's your favorite thing ever, and you love Kevin Feige, and we love jerking him off. Every one of us wants to, right, Abby?
You know it.
Yep, we just love him so much. Oh, I didn't put this in, but I probably should have. I'll put this in first. Speaking of Kevin Feige, did you hear the past week there like news that he almost switched to DC?
Yeah, I did hear it.
It was going to be around Phase 2 when there wasn't as big. It was still huge. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like they're still making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They did Thor: Dark World,
Yeah.
and people didn't like Iron Man 3, and Ant-Man was mid, and Age of Ultron wasn't liked that much by people. You know.
Yeah.
But the reason why he was going to leave is because of what's his name, Ike, Ike,
I think it's Ike.
Perlmutter. I think it's Ike.
Ike.
But yeah, what a fucking horrible person. If anyone's watching who hasn't heard of Ike Perlmutter, he's just a bad person who is sexist and racist. Who thought both
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Black Panther were gonna make no money when they both made $1 billion.
I know. Yeah.
Because they had a woman and a black person.
Oh, that could never succeed.
Just not a great person, and because of their like, and he wanted to make Inhumans. That's what it is, right? Inhumans,
Yeah.
Black Bolt, a movie at first, and Kevin Feige's like, that's not a good idea. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. I don't like that. We're gonna do that, and it never actually happened. It turned into a show because it was really bad. And Kevin Feige was right. It's just not a good. I don't even know why he's in the business. Oh, by the way, it'd be really embarrassing if I got this all wrong. This is this guy, right? I'm not mistaking him.
You're just slandering this random guy. I was like Ike.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, just a bad person.
Yeah,
Just wanted to make sure.
I found him. Yeah.
Just a bad man. And because of his differences with him, he was going to work on DC because he's like, you know what, you can have Marvel. God, what a different world that'd be if he had controlled Marvel. First of all, there'd be no woman. There'd be no black people. There'd be a bunch of American guys.
Bunch of white.
They'd probably
white
be pretty
Americans.
bad. And the DC would be great all of a sudden. Because around Phase 2, DC. When did Batman v Superman happen?
2016.
They didn't even have. They had one movie in the DCEU in the Phase 2 Marvel. So he could have changed it around for the better.
Uh-huh.
He only had Man of Steel. And it just came out at that point. Depending on when in the Phase 2 he did that.
That would have been really, like, a really interesting difference with Marvel being bad and DC being good.
Yeah, because I don't even mind Man of Steel.
No.
It's a little annoying how much people he kills in the finale, but other than that, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Like just how much people. God damn, he kills a lot of people. Kind of sided with Batman and Batman v Superman. So yeah, interesting. Which we would talk about. They needed Kevin Feige in their universe a lot, so that's funny though. That he was actually going to be the Kevin Feige of the universe. But other Marvel news. Probably the most hype Marvel. No, skipped one.
Oh.
But maybe this will be hype for you. Deadpool 3 is there. Disney is saying Deadpool 3 will definitely be rated R. They're not, or they're at least sticking to their guns. They're saying it should be rated R, and that they don't believe and that it should be PG-13. I'm not screaming yet. Everyone, literally every single person saying that the only way you can make a Deadpool movie is if it's rated R. But like I've said before, I've said this a lot. I don't know if I've said this a lot on the podcast, but I think you could make clever jokes with a PG-13 Deadpool movie. Not only would it make them force them to be more creative, not rely on raunchy comedy, but you could do raunchy comedy, but discreetly and more discreetly, I should say, and make it funnier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, make more of a joke about how censored you are and how stupid PG-13 movies are. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought would be funny with like Deadpool just constantly breaking the fourth wall.
Or he says one F word at like the very end of the movie. The whole time was like censored, but he says at the very end because you can have one F word. He was like, holy shit, that'd be funny. You know, say something like that.
Or like he's like trying to like save his fuck the whole time, and then he just accidentally says it in his sleep or something.
Yeah, just I think they could have been creative. Plus, I have a brother and sister who are young who can't watch rated R stuff, so it would be kind of interesting if they could watch, a Marvel movie, an MCU movie, because it would be in the MCU.
First time I ever watched Deadpool, it was in a hotel, and it was the TV censored version.
Yeah, you told that. You told me that, and I don't even think it's the greatest movie ever. I don't. I didn't laugh that much in the movie, because I thought it was more. It was just like laugh because it's raunchy and gory. There is some funny jokes, but sometimes it just felt like that's a Reddit joke right there. I don't know. That's my opinion. Sometimes it
Yeah.
really felt like that's like what a redditor would say. But
And then
anyway,
in like Deadpool 2, them making fun of all the X-Men.
I haven't seen Deadpool 2, but I hope that's better. I feel like it would be.
I like Deadpool 2.
I might actually watch that today because I've been really wanting to watch a movie, so I might just watch that today.
Watch Deadpool 2.
I probably will. Anyway, yeah, we'll be rated R. Get your hopes up. Also, I think that the theory right now is that comes out in 2025,
I'm gonna be 19.
like early 2025. Which 2025 sounds like a hype year. I heard like a prediction of what 2025 would be, and it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense. There would be Deadpool, Fantastic Four, Captain America 4, and Thunderbolts is what I think would be the other one if they're doing a director now.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty cool year.
Yeah, come
All those sound pretty interesting. Captain America 4 the least interesting of the four, but still.
on. Yeah.
That's at least what I think is going to happen in 2025.
That'll
Which,
be fun.
can't wait for that in September. Anyway, yeah, speaking of that, like I just said, Thunderbolts coming. I think it'll be 2025 probably. And if not, since they're
Hmm.
doing a director, and we got that pretty much confirmed, like they didn't say it, but if we knew that they're getting a director, it's like, what? Of course the movie's happening.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? I think they're gonna announce that next Disney thing, like in September. I think that is gonna be one of the announcements. I think they're probably gonna announce 2025 and the end of 2024. That
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna give us the timeline, which,
also, when do you think Blade's coming out?
ooh.
I'll put this in with Thunderbolts. It was a little later, but yeah, Blade's starting production soon. I think it's actually starting to. Are they starting to
2020.
film soon?
I don't know. 2023 maybe when it comes out.
Yeah, I was thinking the end of next year.
Hmm. My dad has started an obsession with Blade. He watched the
I
first few movies, and then
Yeah,
now
it's filming next month. If it's filming next month, and that usually means about a year after it comes out, year and
yeah.
a half is usually what it's like. So yeah, next year I think.
Oh boy, can't wait to tell my dad because he loves Blade for some reason.
I haven't watched the old ones. Isn't Ryan Reynolds in the third one or something?
I think. Well, he watched them, and then the whole time we were watching Morbius, he's like, "When's Blade gonna show up?"
Yeah, I like the idea of Blade. I've seen a few of his things in comics, just a few things. Like I haven't read any of his comics, but I know the gist of him. He's cool, and in the
Yeah.
comics, he's like British, which people don't know, but he is pretty British in the comics. So imagine they give him a British accent.
Person.
But yeah, I am excited for that, and I'm cool that they're starting productions or starting filming soon because that means it's probably coming out next year. So
Cool.
Thunderbolts is also cool because they're probably gonna start filming probably beginning of next year, something like that. The
Yeah.
theories of who's gonna be in is like U.S. Agent, Yelena, Taskmaster,
Yeah, that's what
Abomination.
I'm saying. I think let me go look at the Rotten Tomatoes for Thunderbolts because they posted who is rumored to be in it.
I thought Bucky Barnes was rumored to be in it.
Yeah, he is. So it's rumored to be Yelena, Bucky Barnes, Ghost. This is for
Oh
Thunderbolt,
yeah, I
and
remember that. I
then
remember that now. Ghost. Yeah.
Zemo.
Thunderbolt, the
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
1929 Drama. Nope, I don't think I wanted that one. Thank you,
This
Big though.
the supervillain-led movie could include Belova, Baron Zemo, Ghost, Taskmaster, the Abomination, U.S. Agent, and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Shit, did I just get rid of my old tab? No, it just. Okay, that was weird. Um, cool movie. Love villains teaming up to stop even by the government and shit. I hope it
Yeah,
doesn't
we go.
become.
We say God.
I hope they're not all like we're all good guys in the end. And if they do that, do it right. You know, Bucky Barnes is
Yeah,
already a good guy, so I don't understand if that's like rumored. I don't understand.
maybe they'll have him be like
They'll probably set that up in
the
Captain
one.
America 4.
Either that, or they're gonna have him be like the one that controls them all.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm on board. And last thing, I didn't get to this last week. I don't know if it came out. The news came out last week, maybe not, for the Fantastic Four thing for Marvel and how they're looking for the big name director. Apparently, I did
Yeah,
not. Let me read over the notes real quick. I don't think I did.
I don't think no, because I remember you looking at the mute. I don't think you sent it.
There was like no Marvel news last week, so now yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, they're looking for like a. He's basically Kevin Feige's looking for a director that he doesn't have to babysit with Fantastic Four. So he's like
yeah.
trying to find one that's like really good. Because even like the director that confirmed for Thunderbolts is like literally has done nothing. He's done like Kanye West music videos. That's what he's done. I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
That's all he's done. So like usually they try to like get those small directors so they can pitch in a lot of their ideas. Kevin Feige can in the studio while
yeah.
also them trying to make their spotlight break. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But he's like, no, I don't even want to watch over Fantastic Four. I just hope we get a good guy that can do it.
He just wants it to happen.
Again, the rumor was like Peyton Reed or whatever. Pretty
Mm.
sure. Um, but yeah, he wants it to be a huge guy. That guy, not a huge guy. He doesn't want it to be a big tall guy, but a guy that or woman who's has done very good movies and not really any bad movies. All right, we're finally
Yeah.
done with Marvel. To
Yeah.
DC
Yay!
with two things. I'll start with lesser news. Joker 2. Joker a la blah blah.
Something that quoi? Douche de quoi?
Folie à deux.
Yeah.
Folie à deux.
Oh,
Yeah. Get it? That's deep, Abby. Because it's a different language. It's deep. That's
yeah.
deep. It's edgy. It's
French,
French. French
French
edgy.
is sweet.
French is very edgy. Yep. I don't have much to say. They didn't have to make a movie do it.
No, it would have been fine as a standalone.
It wouldn't been. Not only would it have been fine, it was what the movie ended on, as if it was a
Yeah,
standalone.
like, is it real or not?
But then you knew this. I probably, you know what probably happened. The studio was
We
like,
both talked about it. We
we're
want money.
yeah, but I was gonna say the studio probably said to him, the director Todd Phillips, "Hey, we're gonna make Joker 2 whether you're in it or not, so you might as well direct it."
Yeah.
That probably is what happened because they, or at least they probably did that with Joaquin Phoenix because he only goes in the big like he's like an artsy actor. Like he only
Yeah.
does films that he thinks he can do a great performance. He's not one of those actors that are just like, yeah, I need money. Like he's actually like, I don't know, like how it's amazing how he never like falls for like really bad movies. I mean, some people think Joker's really bad because they think it's like overplayed and just a copy of Taxi Driver, but still, he
Yeah.
still did a great performance. You cannot deny that. So even if you think it's a fake movie, but yeah, he never does. He only does movies he thinks he's gonna do really good and or he thinks it's gonna be a really great movie. So the fact that
Yeah.
they got him to do this with the script, it must be a good script. Or they kill him off in the beginning, just right away.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at his movies, because actually I don't even. Not music. I don't know what Joaquin Phoenix's music is. Why does it not tell you his movies on Wikipedia? You think they would? Well, thank you for not telling me. See, Bing doesn't tell me the movies when I click on
Yeah.
movies. Oh, it does. That I. This is not. Oh, I'm sorry, Abby. I'm sorry to break it to you. Maybe he does do bad films.
Oh,
He probably did a good performance in it, but
what
it says a
movies?
14%. Oh, it was old him.
Um,
87.
even
Ruskies.
Gladiator.
Oh, he's in Brother Bear, apparently. I did not know that.
Is that be a Napoleon movie? He's playing Napoleon in 2023.
Oh, I did hear that. Yeah.
That's
The
cool.
Village he's in? Okay, I didn't know that. Joker. He's in
Do you see the picture of him?
Signs?
If you go to, I know you're on Bing, but if you go to Google and look at the picture for Joker 2.
Oh, that's Joaquin Phoenix? Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is him.
Wait, what?
He's in Signs. I never saw it. Or I did. What the fuck? I
Right?
saw it when I was young. I was probably gonna say you probably never saw it.
No, I've seen Signs.
Oh, he's in that. He's like one of the main characters. He's in
What?
Gladiator, which I never saw.
What?
Yeah, I knew he was in Her. He's in Hotel Rwanda. I heard that's really good.
I really like Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, he's in a fucking. He's in one of those the 90s like comedy family movies
Yeah.
starring Steve Martin. That's how you know he's that's how you
Um,
know it's one of those movies. He's not even a main role in it though. Anyway, we just stop with that.
yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
my
get back
point. My point
to.
is that he does some well, not really great movies, but he does movies he thinks he's going to do a great performance in.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll try his best again. He will try his best again. Other DC news: Black Adam trailer came out and looks pretty good. Hopefully, it's not
Mhm.
bad, and I hope that Black Adam fights Superman. That's
Yep.
um.
Preferably Henry Cavill Superman.
I already don't like how. Do you remember my one of my biggest pet peeves with this universe? How they
I don't remember.
set up literally everything in the past and they never they don't introduce anything. They just
Oh
said, yeah,
yeah.
that happened in the past, and it's like a universe that's already lived in. I That
Yeah.
can be cool, okay, but when you get rid of your biggest most interesting characters right away, it's not as cool. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
yeah, like with say the Green Lantern. They mention the what are they called? His people in the past,
Uh-huh.
and it's like yeah, but we want to see the actual one.
And the DC animated universe, the new one with the Flashpoint and shit.
Yeah.
That does do a job at doing a universe that's lived in, because it
Mhm.
still does interesting story with those original characters, and it explores their backstory. It doesn't just ignore it and go, yeah, that happened in the past. Let's go to the new stuff. It explores it while telling the current present day what their lives are like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
They do it really good, and in a way that the DCU does not. I don't like how they just introduce things. That, yeah, they've always been here. You just haven't seen them because you're a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Justice Society of America. Yeah, they've been here. Don't ask why or how.
They've been here, but you guys don't get to see it.
They just are here now. Now that Black Adam's a movie, they're here.
Mm-hmm.
This universe is going to shit. It already's been in shit. It's just so confusing. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Black Adam. Really, The Rock is cool.
We like
Actually,
the
I do have
Rock.
to talk about that. I know he's pretty much in everything. If it's an action movie, even if it's bad, he's just yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But there's something about when he talks about this movie. I don't know if they're paying him a lot to act like this, but he's really, really confident in this movie. And I think it's because isn't he not doing Fast and Furious anymore?
I don't know. Didn't they announce another one?
Yeah, but I think there was drama with him and Vin Diesel, and he's not doing it. And I think he wants this to be his big franchise now, honestly, because
Yeah.
he legit talks about how much he just wants to keep on being in more movies with this guy. So either he thinks this movie is really good and this character's really good, or he just wants another big,
He
franchise.
wants to be in he wants to be in a big franchise, not just
Is
one-off
is The
action
Rock
movies.
like? I know he's how old is The Rock?
50s?
I was gonna assume he's like 50, but like he just keeps on. Yep, he's exactly
He's
50.
yeah.
He keeps he's like Tom Cruise. Gotta keep pushing it.
Just keep going.
I mean, I get
So,
respect for a 50 year olds that just are still action stars. You know, good for them.
yeah, like him and like Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts and stuff. But that guy, my dad can't even do a flip, and he's 10 years younger than him.
There's 20-year-olds that aren't as that are barely as active as those two are.
Well, Tom Cruise has got that Scientology.
Well, I think that's it for the
Talking about
news,
more.
Abby. Well, what a s- small week. I felt like there was more this week, but not really.
It really is a small week.
Um, a little bit for Marvel, but nothing that we didn't already know about. Like most
Yeah,
people knew the ThunderBolts movie was going to come eventually. It's just cool that it's announced right now
yeah,
because like what else would they be setting up? Yelena and U.S. Agent like that. Oh, and
yeah,
Zemo was supposed to. Was that also the rumor? Did I
yeah,
hear you say that?
yeah. You haven't said Zemo.
He was really interesting in Falcon and Soldier. Like he was like probably the best character. And no, John Walker
I
was, but he
love
was the
Zemo
second
for
best
the
character.
second soldier.
Well, actually no, because John Walker got ruined by the end of it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. So I hope to see him again. I don't like him in Civil War, but you know.
Remember how we're talking about how much the boys like that, and then Doctor Strange felt, or the deaths in it.
What?
Do you think Marvel will watch the boys?
I went. Yeah, Kevin Feige watched The Boys and he's going through his edgy face.
Yeah, he's like, all right, guys, we gotta cut this. We gotta slice her in half on her own shield. All right, now, guys. Okay, let's go back. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Let's have him just fucking bash this guy's skull in.
I think it was his chest, but still, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. He was swinging down.
Wherever it was, other than maybe the leg, it was still pretty brutal for a
Yeah,
Marvel thing. If it was his leg, I'd be like, well, he has no leg, but okay.
it's brutal, but alrighty then.
Let's get to our reviews, Abby. The things
Review.
that we're gonna review because we're the reviewers. Yep.
Yeah, we watched stuff.
Yeah. Well, occasionally. Um.
Yeah.
By the way, the next 5 weekends, including this weekend, I'm watching something every single weekend. That's I don't usually don't do it that much, so it's gonna be a busy month and a week
Yeah.
because I'm doing in this exact order. I'm going Jurassic World Dominion,
Mhm.
Buzz Lightyear, Black Phone. My mom and my
Yep.
grandpa's gonna see Elvis, so I'll probably watch that with them if it has good reviews.
Yeah.
And then Thor: Love and Thunder, and then probably something's coming out after Thor: Love and Thunder. I would not be surprised. Something big,
I
July
gotta
15th. I'll look it up
think
right
there
now.
is. I think I gotta take off on the day. When does Love and Thunder come out?
July 8th. Oh,
Okay.
no, July 15th is Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. I gotta watch it.
Oh my God.
I honestly, I think I am gonna watch something that weekend because I think I'm rewatching Thor because my sister comes back that weekend, so we'll probably watch it with her. So yeah, it's busy. But
Yeah. Oh, what did Kodak sing? I kind of want to. I read the book.
you know a Marvel thing that we got to review. I mean, you know a Marvel thing came out this week.
What Marvel thing came out this week, Evan? How about you
I don't
tell me?
remember. I already don't. I don't remember. What was it again? Oh, Miss Marvel. Oh, because the Marvel. I get it. Because the name of the studio is Marvel, and she's named Miss
Yeah.
Marvel. She's the Miss of She's the Miss of Marvel.
Yeah.
She's Marvel. Wow, Marvel reference.
Reference to Marvel.
So here's the story of this show. Also, this section of reviews
Yeah.
is called "What We Watching." I forgot to say that. What we watching? Anyway,
Yeah.
um, what I thought of the trailer was that it looked like a bad direction, not that interesting, and not my type of show. It looked
Yeah.
kind of unfunny, kind of boring, and I was not going to watch it. And if it was, I was going to make fun of it with my brother. But then I
Mhm.
saw the past week people losing their shit saying that this was the best Marvel show, that she does a great performance, and they had so much fun, and it was such a delight. And it has the
Mhm.
highest scored thing right now, Rotten Tomatoes, for any of the Marvel shows, and the new ones. I think Agents of Shield
Yeah.
somehow is still highest rated. But so I like, okay, fine, I'll watch it. It's okay. The first episode's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Like I fun watching it, but it's not like my favorite.
The things I liked about it was that it was just a pretty average thing, but it had good editing. That's honestly what I had
Yeah,
to
I
say.
really like the editing.
It had finally something interesting with a Marvel movie, other than I guess they've been doing better with that more recently. Doctor Strange, and even Eternals, which wasn't a great film, but I guess it did have a style.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
but yeah, it did have great like editing and ideas, so
mhm.
that was pretty cool. It just felt like one of those movies, like the like what are those movies called? Like a Mean Girls style movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got to do something. My parents won't let me. Got to sneak out. Everything's going great. Oh wait, I'm a little
It's
late. Oh,
like
my parents is in the room. I'm in trouble. It's one of,
it's
yeah.
a
It's like
classic Disney
yeah.
original movie.
That's what I was exactly thinking, but I didn't want to be
Also,
rude.
that's not the
You're really far.
Girls.
You're really far. What, Abby?
Sorry. That's not the plot of Mean Girls at all.
No, it's like I'm saying. It's one of those like teen movies.
Uh
I'm not saying it's like Mean Girls. Mean Girls is more adult oriented, and this is more Disney, like you said, original oriented.
Question. How the fuck do you that was not an that's not how a driver's test gets taken.
Yeah, I. Also, how bad? How if you're doing that? How do you accident? Oh my god, that was so like I was like, how do you do that?
Yeah,
What?
like
Because you have to manually go into reverse, unless she was parking. But there's no way she did it that good if she's that
she was
stupid to run into
parked.
another car.
Like she was parked. You're supposed to go like three back to get in the drive. She what?
And not only that, she just like slammed on the get. Like it was that. It was like if like a 10-year-old was trying to drive for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't even look behind her. It
Not a
was
high
like
schooler.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, but we should
And
probably
like
nitpick
and like
things like
that's
that.
not how you take a driver's
I think it was
test.
more for comedy.
That's not just it's not some random guy in the middle of the street. It's you go to an office and you get an officer. You get a highway patrol officer to sit in the car with you,
Yeah,
judge you. It's not some random guy.
they got him from the black market, Abby.
Yeah.
But it was just a fine little experience. I'm not that excited. I don't know what the conflict is, other than her parents a little bit.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with her powers? What's she gonna do? Are they introduce a really really bad villain that everyone hates, but on the sense of like,
That's a
oh, they're so bad, just like in the sense that they're just like evil for no reason and they have no motives
yeah.
and they're just like,
Like I'm like there needs to be a villain, but how is there going to be a villain?
I'm not even saying there needs to be a villain, just needs to be a conflict. Not every story needs a villain. They just need a
Yeah.
conflict.
Conflict. She has to make it to her brother's wedding in time.
That would be such a Disney original thing. Just make it to something in time. But this party is
Yeah.
happening then, but I have to do this. Oh my god, I
I
have to
have
do
to be
both.
a
What do I do? What do I do?
superhero.
Well, I have a plan where you can perfectly time doing both at the same time. You go back and forth, you know?
That's literally what just happened in the first episode, kind of.
No, because that was I was saying like do two things at the same time. One of the that
Yeah.
cliche.
Ugh.
Not a bad
I have to
show.
do
I
this.
think it's
I
better.
promised this girl I'm gonna go to a party, but I also have to go to my brother's wedding that day. I have to go back and forth, and they're in buildings right next to each other, so I can do it.
So far, it's better than What If It'll probably end up being better than Moon Knight. I'm sorry, Abby. It'll probably end up being better than
No.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I do not see it getting better than WandaVision, Hawkeye, or Loki.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's mid, because it's literally in the middle. For me, at least. So far. It's only one
You
episode.
know
It's
how we're
literally
just
only one
talking about,
episode, but
you know how we're talking about Ike? Ike
yeah.
would never let this happen.
No.
It's only a minority woman.
Yep, you're exactly right. Pakistani and a woman?
Well,
What ethnicity is he? Because he.
he's Israeli.
Do they, What's their relationship with Pakistanis?
I don't know. Let me
Doesn't
find
all of the
out.
Middle East hate each other?
Probably.
That's what I get the vibe of.
Israel and Pakistan. What's their relations? Let's find out. Oh, Pakistan does not recognize Israel as a sovereign state.
Okay. Yep, he would not let this happen.
They don't like each other.
I don't think any of the Middle East really does. The best in the Middle
No.
East is just like their acquaintances. Oh, I know you. Okay. um, yeah, but Marvel, the Miss Marvel is just okay, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone's calling her the new Spider-Man in relatability. I don't feel that so far. Or maybe it's
No.
because I'm not a Pakistani woman. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, maybe I'm not a. I mean, I am the same age as her, but I'm not from Pakistan,
But also,
so
I think it's the right character that's relatable like that, and I get that, but I just can't. I don't get it. It's just so far. It's like, oh, okay, it's a normal character.
yeah.
I think Spider-Man's still way more relatable. Literally, that's what like the number one comparison was um Tom Holland. She was like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
But let's get to the show that actually is for men with hair on their chest. Grr, edgy men. Brr, edgy. We're so edgy. We love penis inflation.
Woo.
The boys.
The boys.
Okay, funny story. I went to my uncle's over the weekend. No, not really, over the weekend. Through this week, okay?
Yeah.
For a couple days. And he never watched The Boys. But he kept on telling me, because I told him I watched it. He kept on telling me, he just, I didn't even tell him I watched it. He just said something about The Boys episode 1 and the exact time. He just said that without any context. And I went, is that the penis scene? He's like, you've seen it? And I'm like, yeah, I like that show. He doesn't know anything about the show, but he knows about the penis scene. And that scene is breaking the internet, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mentioned it. You are like I mentioned the boys, and you were always like, "Yeah, I saw my brother watching it."
Did you say the penis scene?
The penis scene.
And I kept on telling my uncle, man, that show is it's filled with things like that. I mean, I bet that's not even the worst. That wasn't even the worst
Leg
we saw of the
crushing
free
scene.
episode.
Yeah.
The most cringy thing for me in the episodes was him eating the fucking squid.
You did see what I sent you on Instagram? Both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
The Spider-Man one was way worse.
I don't even remember the first one, but I did see the Spider-Man one.
But
Oh, it was Captain America was the first one you sent me, right?
Yeah, and then the Spider-Man one.
I could see the Captain America and Peggy one happening, but the
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Spider-Man one.
But yeah, let's do a spoiler-free review first. It's
Okay.
The Boys for sure.
Yeah.
If you have seen the first 2 seasons, it's really more of that with a somewhat interesting storyline going. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, which isn't bad though. It's all great. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
if you like season 1 and 2, you're gonna like this. I think they're all about the same level of good, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone thinks season 2 is a lot better. I just think it's a little worse, actually. Season 1, just a little tiny worse.
Yeah.
But
Season 1 you did watch twice, though. We had the milk joke.
yeah. But yeah, if you like season 1 and 2, so watch season 3. If you haven't watched any of it, if you're okay with gore and even worse, just gross sex things, then watch this show because you just need to be okay with it. Even though the
Yeah.
internet makes it seem this way, the thing that makes this show good is not the gore and sex things. It's very funny, shocking,
Mm-hmm.
and entertaining when it does happen. But that's not the whole entire point of watching this show. To me, the best part of the show is the characters fighting against the corporations, which can be done really wrong. Fighting against like evil corporations can be
Yeah.
done very, very wrong. But it does it so right and hits home really good. Especially
Yeah.
with the LGBT turkey legs and that whole Vaughtland thing.
Oh my. That was I was like, I
But
don't know what.
it is really good at that, and the best part is Homelander. If you want a
Yeah.
really, really good villain that you can't sympathize with or empathize unless you're. I hope you can't empathize with him.
You better not empathize with him.
But he's not a one noted villain because he's not really like. I mean, he is a villain. I don't know how to say it. He's not like, well, I'm gonna take over the world. He's just like, just he was raised wrong, and he's really, really bad because of that. But
Yeah.
oh, my dog wants out. I don't know how to explain it. Why can't I explain why he's a good villain? He's so threatening. Like he's so threatening.
Like
In season
yeah, he's
one,
like
mostly,
he's terrifying when he's just calm and
and it feels like at any second he could break.
or like he's anywhere, like he's somewhere and you just don't know and he's listening.
And they do a really good job at characterizing this villain, and not again, like I said, not sympathy, but you can see his backstory and why he's evil, and it's really interesting to
And
see
like
why he's like that, how
you
messed
know
up he is, and how
you
his
know that
life
he's
is
not gonna
going
get
wrong. Yeah.
like he's not gonna get consequences for his actions.
By the way, the okay. I guess we're gonna go into spoiler territory. If it wasn't
Yeah.
any so far, it wasn't really. I was just like referencing scenes without saying what happens in the scenes.
Uh-huh.
But spoiler territory. We're going into spoilers after I do this for 1 second.
Okay.
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 I was going to get the spirit. God damn it! I was going to get the spoiler territory, but I don't remember for what. What's the last thing I said, Abby?
We were talking about Homelander's backstory.
Yeah, I know. God damn it! I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. What did
Well,
what?
we also talk about how he looks terrifying calm, which happens in the
Oh, I was
third
gonna say the
season.
second he kills Stan Edgar, it's the second that I'm like,
Oh,
now there's no one above him.
yeah.
Because he's not really above him, Stan is, but he feels like he is because it's like he's so. I love that character. It's just the fact that that's the only person he's just a normal guy, yet he feels
Yeah,
so like he's so bossy around Homelander.
yeah, and Homelander listens to him.
Honestly, he feels like really even like almost as powerful as Homelander, not in the sense of actual power, but
But
when
like
he's on
in
screen, like yeah, this guy is the above everyone else.
yeah.
I love that relationship with him and Homelander. And the second that Homelander does fully snap, because he did a little bit in episode 3, just a little bit where he feels like
Yeah,
I'm
he
God,
started to.
and he kills Stan, then yeah, shit's off the walls.
And they're saying that more spoiler territory that Ryan is gonna be what the comics Black Noir is.
Ryan's the kid, I thought.
He is. But like in the comics, Black Noir is a Homelander clone.
Yeah, I know, and that's
So
for sure not
they're
happening.
saying that like say Black Noir dies, he's gonna become like Black Noir and kill Homelander.
Okay,
Because
that's
he's
weird.
already more powerful than him because he cut Stormfront.
Okay, well, I think if there was someone to kill him, I would hope it would be Butcher.
Yeah,
No, I get it could work if it was him. If they work together, I don't know. Well, season 4 is already confirmed.
yeah.
I didn't put that in the news, but uh,
Boy, season
there wouldn't
4.
really be anything to talk about anyway because you don't even know what happens in this season. Um, do you think they're gonna milk this series just forever, or do you think it'll end at season 4 or 5?
I think it'll. I'm hoping that'll end, but I don't know. Homelander, nothing will. Something needs to happen
You
with
can't keep
him.
on
They're not
like
gonna.
cock teasing us with fucking Homelander going insane. You just imagine season
Yeah,
7, he's still going. I'm not gonna go insane. Oh, he is insane. I'm saying I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna kill everyone.
yeah,
I hope that. I hope it ends like season 4 or 5.
yeah,
Cause they're doing spin-offs too. Remember that? I haven't heard anything about those. Remember how they were making like that? There was like an X-Men parody spin-off.
yeah.
So,
All I know is the boy's diabolical right now, but that one already came out.
but there was a live-action series that was supposed to be about like teenagers and shit at school.
That's fun. See, phew, they said watch the last episode of Boys Diabolical.
What happens
Like,
in an episode?
let me so these people, they get this like face cream, they can turn them into whatever they want. So like this nerdy guy becomes really muscular and this girl becomes a cat girl and they become really famous. And then they get addicted to it, like drugs, and they get washed up and they die.
Okay,
Are they gonna introduce the cream?
I'll say it like that. The cream.
It's the face cream, that's what they do.
The cream. Not the
The
cream. The cream
cream.
is coming. Well, that makes it even worse. Don't say that. Say the cream is coming. Yeah. I would say the first 3 episodes did not feel like 3 whole episodes. Like in my head, they feel like they were all like almost one episode.
Yeah. But they were all really long. They were all
That's weird. So
an
I guess it's
hour.
paced good then. If that was the case in my mind, if I think they're all one
Yeah.
episode, because yeah. Um, but to be honest, it also could be just the fact that nothing's really happened yet. But I hope that Soldier Boy is introduced into episode 4, which we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
Because then it'll start being more important. Because as of right now, all we really gotten is like flashbacks and
Yeah.
explanations in the past, and a little bit of Homelander going a little more cray cray.
Yeah.
That's all we got so far. So I hope, you know, there's this like driving force like the rest of the seasons have had. And yeah, I don't have much to say. What else you have to say about Boys episode 1 through 3?
Um, Milton. Was that his name?
Martin.
Martin. Milton's Suicide Squad. Martin. Yeah, just
They said
reveal his
Martin
name
like
like that.
20 times. We could be. I heard no one else talk about that. Did they talk about his name ever in the past? Am I just stupid?
No. We talked about that whenever they announced said his name.
I know, but we could have just both not been wrong, not remembered. I mean,
I don't think they ever said his name was Martin.
we could have like once and we forgot. But the fact is that they said it like 20 times, so they don't call him Mother's Milk, which I understand a little bit. When he's a more important character, it makes it a little. It's a little harder to say Mother's Milk every time you talk to them.
Well, he's saying like what's his Butcher was calling him MM.
Yeah. Is Frenchie's real name Frenchie? I doubt it. So what's his name?
No,
We
they
didn't
said
get
it
that.
already.
Oh, it was
Sergey.
Frenchie. Sir, you're right. You're right. What a better name. Well, I don't know if it's better. It's a fun name. I like Sergey.
And then like what's his name? What's the girl that talked about Peggy him called him that? He's like, it's just Serg now.
You're right. Well, yeah. Good so far. I'm still excited to see every episode, and I think it'll probably end up being about the same. Um,
Hmm.
the finales are always fire.
Yep.
Um, I think some people got the full series, and I don't know how because I did see a review of the full series. That's spoiler free, obviously. But they did talk about how the finale was good, but not that impactful. I don't know. That's just their opinion. So I don't know how we got to
So
see.
much. So I was trying to figure it out, and Mother's Milk's real name is Marvin T. Milk.
Oh, it's Marvin. Did I say
Marvin
Marvin?
T. Milk. Yeah, they said Marvin.
No, did I say Marvin? Did I say Martin
You
or
said
Marvin?
you said Martin,
I meant Marvin. They're like basically the same name. It
and
says
then
you
I
said
just learned.
Milton, so I thought of Martin.
So I just learned. Okay. Okay. Um. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll be in this season. I'm not going to tell you that because that's a cool comic thing.
There's one episode I'm really excited about. Herogasm. I forgot about that.
I'm
Can't wait
so
for that
excited for
episode.
that episode.
Can't wait for Herogasm. But other than that, good show. Watch it. I recommend it
Yep.
unless you're a little pissy baby boy. Then don't, because you might. Apparently, the show's getting review bombed on Amazon, and I don't know why. No one knows why. It just is.
Oh, that.
Yep. Just people literally saying, "I haven't watched the show, but it's bad." One star. They literally say that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but they're review bombing it.
It's not Morbius.
It's
2 stars.
it's not Morbin.
That's probably an actual review on
It's
Amazon.
not Morbin.
It ain't Morbin enough.
Right. I have one last review that you have not even seen.
Okay.
And everyone's talked about it. I think it's literally the number one show of the past ever since it came out. It introduced like I think the number one song of the charts for the past week. Stranger Things season 4, volume 1 is
Oh yeah.
one of the best things I have seen in a show in so long. I just I know it's so popular to say this, but I wanted it not to end. I was like, fuck no. And there's only 2 episodes left. It's so good, Abby, and you kind of get it spoiled. Slash,
I
also
know.
you just don't have time for it, and you didn't even watch season 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm reading the reviews of The Boys,
But we're in
the
Stranger
1 star
Things.
reviews. I know I need to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's just so epic. Like, there's so many plot lines that somehow work at the same time, and they're all interesting. And every single, I never get bored. That's the thing. That's the number one reason I like movies over shows. I feel like I get bored way more easily with a show because of how long they are compared to a movie.
Yeah.
And shows are much more enticed to having those episodes that really aren't important. They just do it because they need an episode. You know what I'm saying? They have those plot
Fillers.
lines that are just added to make it longer. You know, they always have something like that. But I did
Yeah.
not feel that with with the Stranger Things, which is weird because every episode's like an hour and a half. Yet every episode like feels really short. Like they just
Yeah.
feels the pacing's so fucking good. The story is great. Vecna is the best monster you've had in Stranger Things. Everyone talks about episode
Yeah.
4 because of, well, I mean, a lot of things, but it also popularized the Running Up That Hill song. How much have you heard that song, Abby? Because I've heard it so much.
Huh? Oh, running up the hill a lot.
Yeah. I just see it everywhere now, but I mean,
I'm just going to TikTok.
I've had it stuck
TikTok,
in
which
my
is
head
constantly there.
literally while
I get stuck in my head.
I keep on getting a recommended on YouTube now of the 1985 original live audio of Running Up the Hill.
Ugh.
I mean, God, I can't wait. What? They're still working on Volume 2. You got to catch up to it by the
Really?
time it comes out. Yeah, they're still working on it. Like they're still working on the episodes, and actually they released like a little tiny trailer for Volume 2, like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
And the footage and is literally like some of the footage is from the original trailer for the whole season in general, but very
Yeah.
different. So you can tell that they're still like on the at the
It
moment
comes
working it
out
out.
in July.
Yeah, they're probably doing like editing and VFX. I doubt I doubt they're gonna do
Yeah.
any more filming,
Filming.
and definitely no screenplay changes because they can't do that.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to at least. But yeah, every episode's an hour and 30 minutes, and there's seven, and yet they're all very
Mhm.
interesting and never felt slow. Never, it's just so good. Like I don't know how to explain it. Every character is interesting too.
Yeah. If every time I'm just trying to scroll through TikTok and I see one of two things. People talking about Eddie and how they think he's hot, and then
Really?
people being like, yeah, and then people being like, I just got called Eddie from Stranger Things, so I was wearing my uh denim
I'm not even
jacket
gay,
with
but they
my
think
metal band.
Steve's hotter than Eddie.
Yeah, I know. I don't see it. I mean, I like him as a character from what I've seen because
D and
you know
D.
why, Evan.
Is that why D&D and rock and roll?
No, yeah, yeah, D&D and metal.
He talks more about D&D than he does rock and roll though. In
Yeah,
the trailer, there's literally a scene of him rock and rolling in the Upside Down though. That has not happened yet, so it's
I
not
know,
really a spoiler.
I,
That
I do know that, and
hasn't
I've seen a
happened.
hundred theories about what's gonna happen. What is he gonna do?
There's some theories that was like he's gonna sacrifice himself. I'm not.
That's all. I've seen a bunch of
I
those.
don't think he's gonna do that. I have my own theory who's gonna die.
Mm.
Everyone thinks everyone. I feel like the most common census. This isn't really a spoiler because there's no indication of it yet. It's just an indication based on what their like the pattern is. Slash, they usually do the most loved characters. People think that Steve's gonna die,
Uh,
especially since so far in Volume One. That again, like I said, there's no implications yet, so it's not really a spoiler. Just
yeah,
they've been really like he's always been like a big character. He's always been a fan favorite, and he's all in this season he's getting more of his character arc finished.
yeah.
So someone's gonna die. Everyone knows it. One or two people are gonna die. It's the Stranger Things
There's no way to
tradition.
stop it.
Yes. I don't think anyone died in season one other than like Barb.
Mm.
But season two onwards, people got to die, and you got to like the
Yeah.
character for them to die. I wonder if I'm gonna cry. I probably will. I cried in season three. I'm not even afraid to admit that. I cried. I love
Cool.
when something can make you cry. That automatically make me like something more if it can make me cry. Because that's how you know they made
Yeah.
a great character slash. Because usually it's a character set that makes you cry.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's how you know they made a great character when they die and you cry. So, what's the last thing you cried in, Abby? Like a movie, slow show,
Movie. Let me
or show?
think. I know I cried Endgame. I started getting a little sad during Spider-Man, but then my dad came back from the bathroom and goes, "What happened?"
I didn't get sad at Spider-Man at all.
I got sad. Like I knew it was gonna happen.
You talking about Ma?
Meh. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care about her character enough to be sad. What's the last thing I cried at? I feel like I cried at something very recently. Oh, when I rewatched season three, even though I knew Hopper was alive still, I didn't watch season four yet. I just knew from the trailers.
He didn't
I
actually
knew
die.
I knew everything. Yet I cried again the same exact part, and I knew everything. It just was done. Oh my god.
Uh, yeah. I know. Well, I almost, go to old Timothy. That made me really sad during The Boys.
Okay.
Do
Uh,
you know? It's like, screw Timothy, no!
He's praying.
Dolphin scene is sadder though.
No, it's not. It's literally Timothy is so much
I wish
worse.
the
Timothy is so
dolphin
much
scene
worse.
makes me sad.
The dolphin was literally telling him to jerk him off before he died. I think that.
The dolphin is sad.
And he just went onto the road. Okay, it's a way better to get your head chopped off from the road or whatever happened to him. Like his head was like smushed right from the road. Than compared to getting eaten alive. I don't know. I don't know.
It made me sad.
Also, who is the squid praying to in the voice?
Cthulhu.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
That was an octopus, not a squid.
My bad. I really don't know the difference that much. Octopus has more tentacles, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think the squids are a little longer compared to more wide.
Like if you look at their head.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyway, back to Strange Things. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
So get around to it, Abby. I know you had a job and
Okay.
you're doing it. You have summer school and whatever the fuck you're doing, but do it anyway. Don't care. Don't care, lol.
Well,
That's all. Wow. That's all I have. And you still.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to talk about that. All right, Abby. I won't
Peaky
even interrupt you.
Blinders.
You go on your rant.
Uh, okay, so plot of the show: 1920s British gang. And they're trying to get they're trying to become the best legal bookkeepers horse racing, but they're not because they're a gang and like they're
You're gay?
they're gay. Yeah, the whole reason why they're called the Peaky Blinders is because their hats have razor blades in them. They just take them and they just blind people with it. It's pretty cool. But my opinion on the show, I don't know why I like it so much. There's not anything like that sticks out to me. It's just addicting. FYI, I've used 50 gigabytes of data. That's so cool. But I don't know what's so addicting about it. I just keep watching it. It's really good. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm not good at doing reviews. I also have to, watch the next 5 seasons still.
Cillian Murphy's in it. I didn't know that.
Oh, you're looking it up?
No, I just knew it. No, I looked it up. No, I looked it up. He's in Quiet Place Part 2. Okay.
Okay. And then you see their haircuts in that, Evan? Look at their haircuts. People honestly think those are good haircuts.
Cillian Murphy's in a lot of movies. Okay.
Look at the people's haircuts.
Can we just look up Peaky Blinders haircuts? Or people?
Thomas.
I'll just look up Peaky
Thomas
Blinders and go to
Shelby.
images.
Yeah.
They're all wearing hats, though.
Well, go to the one where they're not wearing hats.
Well, it's only hats. What about their haircuts? That's like my haircut. Bad.
It is a bad haircut. I don't know what to say.
That's literally.
And they all
Tom
have
Hardy.
a different version of it.
Tom Hardy's in Peaky Blinders?
Yeah.
Oh, he actually is?
No, I don't know. Oh, yes.
What, Abby?
He is in it. Wait. It must be in a season I have not gotten to yet.
Okay. So I just see Tom Hardy with the Peaky Blinders haircut, that's what it says.
Yeah, it is here.
Well, they all have that. Yeah, they all have the haircut that I literally have. Huh.
Yeah, no, I have not gotten to him yet. He doesn't get introduced till season 2, and I just started season 2.
Frick any other role from Tom Hardy. Venom! Oh, God, Venom! Grr.
Venom.
Venom 3 will be the first movie to make $2 more billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. More billion. Oh my God.
He's the leader of a Jewish gang.
Tom Hardy. What do I not know him from? I didn't know he's in Inception. Apparently fucking everyone's in Inception.
Yeah.
And yeah, I haven't seen any of these other things.
What is he in Band of Brothers?
Oh, I know he was in that. I remember because Gorski told us.
Yeah. I don't remember what he's in though.
It's not even on fucking. Like, it's not even shown whenever I look. Oh, it's because there's a show. I'm on movies. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ending the Night? What is Ending the Night? Ending the Night was released on December 4th, 2012. What?
You have summer school,
What?
Abby?
Yeah.
What a loser. Yep,
What
that's it.
is what is
Yeah,
what
no,
is
no,
this? What is Ending the Night?
I don't know.
I'm so
Also, I
confused.
saw earlier that
Is it,
Ike
is it a review? Oh, it's a documentary. Okay.
I also saw earlier that Ike promoter. I can't say his name ever. Um, has a net worth of fucking $2.3 billion, which I guess I should have saw
Jesus.
that coming. But like, God, I don't think a racist should deserve that much money.
No.
Especially when he has such bad of ideas. Anyway, that's it. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin.
Morbin time.
Morb that button. Morb that comment. Morb that subscribe. And maybe morb yourself later. I don't know if you're feeling like it, you know?
Yeah, if you want a morb.
I mean, no one's stopping you. Except the morb haters. Kill them all. Burn them
My
at the
dad's a
stake.
morb hater.
Oh my god, burn them at the stake, Abby.
I know, right?
We need our pitchforks and we need to go to the biggest cities and everyone who is a morb hater, we kill.
We kill, yeah.
This is the day of a rebellion.
Morbius will
Also,
rise
if you could
up.
please hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.